Hey guys, so we have our self-propelled lawnmower, and unfortunately after hitting a big rock it stopped propelling itself, so it doesn't drive by itself anymore. So let's take a look at what happened. So let's tilt the lawnmower on the side, preferably with the gas tank on the top end. And so now we have here the wheels, and then those are attached to the axle. You can see this here. When you turn the wheel, the axle is turning as well, and the axle goes straight into here, this gearbox. So this is where everything is connected. And then from the gearbox, there should be this belt that is connected then to the engine, to the motor. And as you can see here, the rock completely destroyed the plastic parts here. And now we can see this belt is not connected to that gearbox anymore. And that's why the lawnmower doesn't want to drive by itself anymore. So alternatively, the belt could have also been torn, but in this case we're lucky the belt just slipped off of the pulley from the gearbox. So let's see how we are going to put that back on. First thing we're going to do before we start any work is we're going to pull the spark plug connector off so that the engine doesn't accidentally start by itself. In order to get full access to the drive and the belt, we're going to remove all the plastic parts that are located here. So usually there's just a couple of Phillips screws that hold the plastic components here to the frame. So just remove all of those and you can take most of them off. In case you want to replace your belt, then you don't have to take the blade off. You're just going to slide the belt over the belt, just like over the blade, just like this here, and then you can install the new belt in the same way, just reverse order. So now in order to install the belt, we're going to remove the tensioner of the gearbox. I'm just going to use here my channel locks or some pliers to pull on the spring a little bit to unhook it, and then we can take it completely off. And then here you see now the gearbox can be freely moved around a little bit. This gives us enough space or enough room to put on the to install the new belt, or to install the belt here, to put it on the pulley. So you're going to pull down on this gearbox so that this pulley gives you the maximum amount of free space. So it's going to put the one end of the belt on the one side of the pulley. It's going to hold it there, and then we can just rotate the blade a little bit or try to rotate on the pulley itself. So either way, either rotate the pulley or rotate the blade. So see, if you rotate the blade, then the pulley will just pull on the belt, and it's going to go right on the pulley. And then make sure, of course, that the other end, the other side here of the pulley, or the other pulley here, is also correctly installed. And then we can now install the spring here for the tensioner, put it into the little hole on the frame, and then in the hole of the gearbox. Make sure everything sits right, and now we can just install everything else that we removed previously. So basically just the plastic parts, and then don't forget to plug in your spark plug connector again. And that was already it for this video. Hope you found the information helpful. If you have any more questions or comments, then please leave a message below.